Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is urging the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard to make full use of the two new Cape-class vessels from Australia, which were officially commissioned on Sunday. He said the vessels have state-of-the-art technology to significantly enhance border protection in this country. Sunil Lalla reports.
Thanking Australia for ensuring this country has two vessels to enhance border protection, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley encouraged the TNT Coast Guard to use these very effective ships to deter illegal immigrants from entering. He said these new additions can endure patrols of up to 28 days at sea and will secure the borders of both Trinidad and Tobago.
They now bring to us the possibilities and I dare say the likelihood that they will stand between us and all comers, the large and small craft, with good intent and otherwise, protecting our fisheries and protecting our borders in its totality.
National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hinds said border protection has been on government's priority list for some time, and these vessels will ensure every part of the border is secure. He noted, though, that government is working on procuring other types of vessels in the future.
But as we speak, we are working on the acquisition of other types of vessels because we have different layers of the security network blanket is tiered.
And Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi noted that the vessels are long overdue and gives this country an added layer of protection.
The OPV vessels were bought for that purpose. They were unfortunately not picked up, and we have had significant need for vessel protection on our borders for years.
Dr. Rowley, though, assured that Tobago is no longer left out.
The people of Tobago, particularly Eastern Tobago, who have been feeling naked and exposed because our flag has not been flying as it should. Our vessels have not been cruising as they should. Our patrols have not been staying out at nights as they should. We now have equipment that can address those issues.
Although the vessels arrived in July, the vessels were only launched on Sunday, since training for the crew and maritime rules and regulations had to be conducted prior to its commissioning. Sunil Lalla, TTT News.
Meanwhile, Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi says government is in talks to build a marine dry docking facility in Chaguaramas. In July, following the arrival of the Cape-class vessels, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley expressed interest in creating a marine engineering and ship repair facility, which he said would drive investment in that part of the country. Mr. Al-Rawi said this is still on the cards and government has already engaged in discussions to make this a reality.
As you know, there's an entire shipyard facility there. The government is in discussions with its entities that have expressed interest there, with the Australian government as well, as we look to bringing that Chaguaramas point of development into effect. As you're well aware, the government has an arrangement with the government of China as we look to the south of Trinidad, and that project is moving ahead quite quickly.
The Attorney General was speaking to reporters following the commissioning of the Cape-class vessels on Sunday.